protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Back to pass on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Out wide right, it's Morse. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Rebels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads it downfield. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them.
There's some...
Wants to throw one first. Just gets rid of that one.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
Oh, goodness. I love people that want to make plays and scramble around and buy time, but at some point we just say, hey, I give up. This play is not going to work. I can't just keep running backwards inside the own 10-yard line.
Little pressure on the... Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They're all over him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on second down for this offense. Off-play action. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there they decide we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Just got rid of that one.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They need 5 on third and goal. They'll go with the 3 tight end set. Motion from the wideout. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Rush is on. Looking for the goal line. He won't get there. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Morse. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. The throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Unleashes one deep. Give him 6. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Enough to move the chains. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Smashes ahead. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Rifles it down the middle. Makes the grab right down the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man. Touchdown. Off play action on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Barmore. Got the first down. He's up to 73 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Selling the fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, it feels like every time this offense has the ball, they're scoring points. They are lighting it up. And through the air, they've looked virtually unstoppable. It looks like they've got the better athletes. And finally, on that last play, we see a nice job by the defender in the back end on a deep shot, climb the ladder 50-50 ball, and win. But if you're on defense, you're going to need a lot more of that. You're going to need some turnovers to get back in this thing.
Hunt is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's able to pick his way for just... Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just had to get rid of it.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here and make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. And the Rebels offense is back on the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play. Second down to the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he got it oh so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. It's complete to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Morse. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Now the Tigers will take their final timeout of the half. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in. Touchdown, Rebels. Ole Miss gets the daily double. They win the Magnolia Bowl and beat LSU. And as always, they take victory in the tailgate. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack,